Alright, it's been a little bit of time. Some things have changed around here, but welcome back. We have some new friends, and I've been doing a little bit of stuff. I have an idea prepared for today, and we'll be going to it pretty soon, but I'm just going over what I've changed. I've kind of done a little bit more here. Not too much, though. I added my logo onto the floor here. This is going to lead to a tree farm that I have kind of set up. But we're not going to be building a tree farm today. And we're not going to be building a train either. Oops. There we go. No, we are going to be building a seaplane today. And I found a good spot to do it. We're building right over there. So we could have a town right around here, like a little coastal town. That'd be nice. But another cool thing I found is actually this mountain, because it's completely hollow. Well, not completely hollow, but it's kind of like an L shape with a big overhang. So you got this nice little spot here. So I hope you've all been doing good. I'm going to try and make a few more videos than I have recently. But I am taking this pretty... look at that. I really like that. And I like this grass color to combine with it. Anyway, I'm going to try and make more videos, but I make them as I feel like I want to, so I don't produce boring videos. But here's the marker. And there's the spot. The reason why I brought a bed and a door is because before we do that, I'm going to just dig a room for me to sleep in. So I don't have to deal with walking back and forth everywhere. It can just go right here. Be a very simple room. Just like that. But this could be like the dock, like the kind of harbor portion of a future little coastal town. Got plenty of ocean here. And we have materials that I'll be using today. And I haven't done free building in a while, so this might be a little bit of jank. I did do a test build earlier, like yesterday. Just kind of getting down what I want to do, but I'm not going to copy it one for one. I'm just going to... like, I have it in the back of my mind, but that's about it. About one away. Okay. It's almost like a little bit maybe frightening or like something to be making videos again. I don't know if that's the right description for it, but like it's fun, but it's that kind of feeling because you haven't done it in a while, so you're not used to doing it anymore. It's kind of like that. Alright, this should be the front, so the tail can be that way, so it won't dig into the ground. Okay. Okay, I know what I want to do now. And we're just gonna hope for the best. So with this version, there's no upside down slab, like the top slab. There's only the bottom slab where it's just on the surface. Like, you place it on the top, it's on the bottom. And so that means I just kind of have to deal with that for the bottom of a build. So on the top of a build, it's going to look kind of like how I usually do it. But on the bottom, it's going to look a little bit worse. But that's okay. Okay. It's not looking too bad. Maybe make it a little bit more rounded on the top. Like this. I'm gonna just move the torches for now. So other updates I've made to this world is I made a nether portal, so I can use that for fuel instead. So I can save torches for more useful things. So that'll be nice. Okay. No, that can stay. Okay. I also haven't built a plane in survival since that first series I did before restarting everything. Which I might return to modern Minecraft survival. But there's no plans on that just yet. I might as well place torches in here as I go to make sure mobs don't bother me. So this is going to be one of two holes. The wings are going to go out this way, and then the rest of the plane is going to be on this side. Second hole, wing, and then the tail that way. Okay. But yeah, I've been a little bit busy with my personal life. Not much need to go into it, but just been a little bit taxed for time, if that's a phrase that's real. That's great. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit this video very much even anyway, because I don't want to. I gotta think about this for a second. Wing starts there. I won't be able to climb under it. Arr. So they're gonna add copper stuff to the game. Man, they should have done that earlier. But it's nice that all that's coming back. I'm actually pretty excited for the copper chests because, well, they look kind of nice, so I feel like for a kind of factory workshop kind of build, like, they need to just add more metal stuff to the game to begin with. Okay. Yeah, just right there. It's that version. I almost forgot. I kind of hate stairs in this version because they take forever to break, and then they just don't even give you the stair back. They give you one cobblestone back. Because why not? Other games I'm wanting to play on this channel are like some platformer games. That's probably a little bit later though. But if you see that, then just a little heads up. So if you have no interest in that, then I don't know. Okay, just maybe 2 more out, and then we'll kind of thin it out again. I am running low on gray wool. That isn't good. Is it like squid making the... Okay. Oh yeah, I need a lot more gray wool. I'll just pause the recording and get that later. There we go. Okay. There's something kind of fun about free building where you just kind of go. You don't need to pre-plan anything. You just start. And I recommend it to anyone who wants to do it. Just clear out the water in here. Yeah, I might even need more stone slab. Okay, if I have to make a big resource gathering session, I'll just probably cut out that, because that'd be boring to watch. But we got one of the holes done. Ooh, scary sound. Anyway. That's 4. That's 5. Okay. And we'll just have the wing just connecting both holes to each other. And I am going to need way more stone slab. Okay. I hope that's not a problem. Okay. I'm most definitely going to need more wool. Because, of course, I am. At least get the front done. Yeah. Okay. We got quite the thing going here now. And so that is like that. No, it's good. Okay. Now it's looking like something. It just needs to look more like something, which will take some time and take some resource gathering, which I will do off camera very soon. Very soon. We'll just kind of hint at the start of the wings here. It's like, whoa, there's gonna be something here. No, no. Okay, good. I brought my shears. I need that. I'm really glad wild animals can just spawn, because if they couldn't, that would make this so much worse. Because I don't think animal breeding was a thing yet in this version. So it's just like, well, I hope animals are around, and most of the time they are. Oh, come on, game. There we go. We got something started here. Oh my god. Alright, back in a moment. Alright, got some more slabs, got some more wool. We can continue. And I'm almost back to where I'm building. I just want to do something with this spot. It's so cool. I really like how green this gets. I'm not sure if we have a biome that does this besides the jungle in modern Minecraft, but I like it when it's done here. It's just very nice. Anyway, we're back. Finally. It didn't take that long. You can just put all this extra stuff away. If it's not enough. I'm going to go insane if this is not enough. But it looks like it is. Thank God. Okay. Because in order to get this gray wool, I have to either wait for gray sheep to spawn, which they do on a semi-often basis. But I also have to wait for squid to spawn, so I can get their ink sacs, and then I have to wait for skeletons to spawn, then kill them so I can get their bones, and then bone meal, and then craft the gray dye, and then craft the wool, and it's just annoying. Anyway, both hulls are now done. All we got left for this little project is the wing, the tail surface, and then the engine. So let's do that. Okay, so maybe 2. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. I'm just gonna fill that in, I guess. I guess that'll have to be alright. Okay. No. So how does that look? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's too bad I can't have upside down slabs. That would make it look better, but for what it is, it doesn't look bad. And I could actually make it more accessible by kind of hollowing out this. Yeah, well, that kind of has to stay. I might like that a little better. Oops. Okay, just make me waste all of my time. There we go. Yeah, so I figured the wings would probably cause me the most problems for this version. Because even in creative mode when I was building it in 1.0, which is pretty much this version, but it's like an update more, I had some trouble with it then, so I kind of figured this would happen, but that's kind of the fun of building just kind of free building. No real set plans, you just kind of go. And I think it's kind of fun. Okay, might as well just turn this into a block as well. There we go, that's much better. Now all I gotta do is that again on this side. And that won't take too much time. With these symmetrical builds, you build one side, then you kind of understand how to do it. So building the other side isn't that big of a problem, because you worked out all the problems on the first side. Ooh. You know, those sounds scared me when I was younger. Not so much anymore, but they definitely used to. Oh yeah, I made plenty of slabs this time. That's a nice little island right there. We're gonna have plenty of space, yeah. And it dips only about 2 blocks into the water, so you know, if this was a real thing, they could just kind of turn around, go that way, go that way, go this, well, go that way. They have options, so. I like building things that kind of make sense, where it's like, well, they could do that in real life, or something like that. Where it just kind of, it could work. No guarantees that it would, but it might. I just think building like that is fun to do. And we're already done with the wings. Look at that. Kind of awkward from this angle, but If we see it from the platform, it's beginning to look like a plane. Or at least to me, it's beginning to look like a plane, so... Next thing to do, I guess, would be to make the tail surfaces. Okay. Okay. Six. And 6. And then down here will be like 3. Well. So like that's 3. Why'd you do that? If you're gonna be like that, fine. Like, game, why'd you gotta do that? This is gonna look like a plane, just give me a second. Yeah, you get really comfortable with flying in creative. And my attention actually has been in modern Minecraft for a while. I've been building this big evil layer base like thing for a while. It was in the video custom models are cool or whatever I named it. It's that thing. I was building on that, and I've been building on that. Oh, this is the fun part. No. Okay. Anyway, the pilots are going to sit right in this middle section. I'm going to carve out a little spot. Might do that right now so I don't forget. Yes. No. No. Okay. Well, that was embarrassing. It's just... There we go. If that happens again, I'm going to use some of the wood I have here to just build a ladder. Anyway, so just like carve out this. And there you go. This is where the pilots are going to sit. And that's the backrest. And this is going to be where the glass is. So I need to just... well, actually, move it a block back. Are you kidding me? No. I hate when that happens. Okay. I'm not going crazy, am I? Like, sometimes shift, like the crouch, just doesn't work in this version. Like, maybe I'm just bad, but sometimes I swear it just doesn't work on purpose. Like, it just doesn't. It seriously just might be that I'm bad, though. Okay, apparently a lot was dropped down there. Okay, the dirt I don't really care about because I got plenty of it, but I don't want to fall back in the water again. It's slow to get back in and out. It's annoying. Alright. Alright, that's looking great. Okay. Just to make sure, let's actually just go ahead and press some torches around here. Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyway. Right on the wing. Like this. Right there. Oh. All right. Oh, that looks great. Alright, I'm liking how this is turning out. So I'm not sure if this will be a, like, kind of more army, military-based, kind of seaplane base or whatever. Or if it'll just be like a little harbor. I haven't decided yet. Both sound fun to do, so I might figure out a way to kind of do both, but... Okay, that's where the tail is gonna go. We don't need it to be that long, so... Yeah, it's kind of the shape I'm wanting to go for. Arr. Alright, now it's really starting to look like a seaplane. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Alright. We're getting close to the finishing touches on this thing, and this will be project done. That's looking really good now. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I don't see that over there. I think that means there's a cave nearby, but I just don't know where it is. So it's kind of weird that it sounds off. I'm gonna take these levers. Got plenty of scaffolding blocks. I'm gonna just use that. Do I have glass there? No, I don't. Well, whatever. Okay. So these are gonna just hold up the engine from the bottom. Is it because of down here that it's making cave noises? Okay, that's kind of funny. It's like it's a room I'm built. Alright, so we're gonna have two propellers. On either side of this little thing here. And these are going to be the engines. They're going to be a little bit more than that, but that's where the engines are now. Might just look a little bit better without. Yeah, it looks a little better. There we go. And now the last thing to do is to put propellers on the thing, and then it's done. First little vehicle project will be complete in this. That'll be nice. I'm just gonna break one and keep it open for now. While I'm up here, I'm just gonna do it for this side too. Just look at that. We just built that. Well, I just built that. And it looks great. Alright. Well, that's about it for this time. Next time might be a train, might be another plane, might be a building, I don't know. But I'll see you then. See you around.